With its new sequel, Wakanda Forever, opening in theaters tomorrow, prepare yourselves as I bring to y'all my re-review of Black Panther. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Noel, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a re-review of the 2018 superhero flick Black Panther, released by Marvel Studios, distributed by Disney. Now, of course, Black Panther was one of my earlier videos, but anyway, I'm doing a re-review of this in order to promote the release of its new sequel, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, opening in theaters. Anyway, the film's the 18th film in the MCU. The film was directed by Ryan Coogler, did who had recently done films like Fruitvale Station and Creed. He also co-wrote the screenplay with Joe Robert Cole, and the film stars the late Chadwick Boseman as the title character, and of course, his true self, T'Challa, along with Michael B. Jordan, who recently appeared in the latter movies I mentioned. Lupita Nyong'o, Danai Gurira, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing any of these, Martin Freeman, Daniel Kaluuya, Letitia Wright, Winston Duke, Angela Bassett, Forrest Whitaker, and Andy Serkis. Anyway, in the film, T'Challa is crowned king of Wakanda following his father's death, but he's challenged by Killmonger, who plans to abandon the country's isolationist policies and begin a global revolution. This film became a big success. Now, the film there had been plans to do a film back in the 90s with Wesley Snipes, but it didn't come to fruition. And Marvel listed as one of 10 films with Marvel characters originally intended to be distributed by Paramount, who of course started with Iron Man before Marvel's got bought out by Disney. Now, of course, Boseman played the titular character a couple of years before this in Captain America Civil War. Anyway, this film was a monster hit, in my view, and it was part of Phase 3. And it got a ton of good reviews. For now, let's get into the story. Thousands of years ago, 5 African tribes war over a meteorite containing the metal vibranium. One warrior ingests a heart-shaped herb affected by the metal and gains superhuman abilities, becoming the first Black Panther. He unites all but the Jabari tribe to form the nation of Wakanda. Over centuries, the Wakandans used vibranium to develop advanced technology and isolate themselves from the world by posing as a third world country. In 1992, Wakanda King T'Chaka visits his brother N'Jobu, who is working undercover in Oakland, California. T'Chaka confuses N'Jobu of assisting black market arms dealer Ulysses Claw with stealing vibranium from Wakanda. N'Jobu's partner reveals he is Zuri, another undercover Wakandan, and confirms T'Chaka's suspicions. In the present day following T'Chaka's death, his son T'Challa returns to Wakanda to assume the throne. He and I'm mispronouncing that, sorry, Okoye, leader of the Dora Milaje, extract T'Challa's ex-lover Nakia from an undercover assignment so she can attend his coronation ceremony with his mother Ramonda and younger sister Shuri. At the ceremony, the Jabari tribe's leader M'Baku challenges T'Challa for the crown in ritual combat. T'Challa defeats M'Baku and persuades him to yield rather than die. When Claw and his accomplice Eric Stevens steal a Wakandan artifact from a London museum, T'Challa's friend Okoye's lover Wakabi urges him to bring Claw back alive. T'Challa, Okoye, and Nakia travel to Busan, South Korea, where Claw plans to sell the artifact to CIA agent Everett K. Ross. A fight erupts, and Claw attempts to flee but is caught by T'Challa, who reluctantly releases him to Ross's custody. Claw tells Ross that Wakanda's international image is a front for a technologically advanced civilization. Eric attacks and extracts Claw as Ross is gravely injured protecting Nakia. Rather than pursue Claw, T'Challa takes Ross to Wakanda where technology can save him. While Shuri heals Ross, T'Challa confronts Zuri about N'Jobu. Zuri explains that N'Jobu plan to share Wakanda's technology with people of African descent around the world to help them conquer their oppressors. As T'Chaka arrested N'Jobu, the latter attacked Zuri and forced T'Chaka to kill him, but he ordered Zuri to lie that N'Jobu had disappeared and left behind his American son maintain the lie. This boy grew up to be Stevens, a Black Ops U.S. Navy SEAL who adopted the name Killmonger. Meanwhile, Killmonger kills Claw and takes his body to Wakanda. He is brought before the tribal elders, revealing his identity to be N'Jadaka and saying his claim to the throne. Killmonger challenges T'Challa to ritual combat, where he kills Zuri, badly injures T'Challa, and hurls him over a waterfall to his presumed death. Killmonger ingests the heart-shaped herb and orders the rest incinerated. But Nakia extracts one first. Killmonger, supported by Wakabi and his army, prepares to distribute shipments of Wakandan weapons to operatives around the world. Now for the final act in the ending. As always, you know the procedure. You have 5 seconds to stop this video. Go to the description box below and fast forward to the time below. If you've seen the movie already, please continue. And here we go. Okay, you've been warned. Nakia, Shuri, Ramonda, and Ross flee to the Jabari tribe for aid. They find a comatose T'Challa rescued by the Jabari in repayment for sparing M'Baku's life. Healed by Nakia's herb, T'Challa returns to fight Killmonger, who dons his nanotech suit similar to T'Challa's. Wakabi and his army fight Shuri, Nakia, and the Dora Milaje, while Ross remotely pilots a jet and shoots down planes carrying vibranium weapons. M'Baku and the Jabari arrive to reinforce T'Challa. Confronted by Okoye, Wakabi and his army stand down. Finding in Wakanda's vibranium mine, T'Challa disrupts Killmonger's suit and stabs him. Killmonger refuses to be healed, choosing to die a Freeman rather than be incarcerated. T'Challa shows him the Wakanda sunset, and Killmonger dies peacefully. T'Challa establishes an outreach center at the building where N'Jobu died, to be run by Nakia and Shuri. And that would be the end of the story. But in the mid-credit scene, T'Challa appears before the United Nations to reveal Wakanda's true nature to the world. And in a post-credit scene, Shuri helps Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, with his recovery. And that's the end. So what did I think of Black Panther? Well, I will tell you, it's a very good movie. This was a big surprise hit for Marvel and Disney. This film would be a big success. It would go on to make $1.3 billion worldwide and got lots of praise for its direction, writing, and acting, particularly that of Boseman, Jordan, and Wright. Plus the costume design, the production values, and soundtrack. Unfortunately, they can criticize the computer-generated visual effects, but hey, it's cool. Many critics considered the film to be one of the best in the MCU, and was also known for its cultural significance. Well, organizations like the National Board of Review and the American Film Institute named this as one of the top 10 films of 2018. Anyway, Black Panther became the highest grossing film directed by a black filmmaker. Became the ninth highest grossing film of all time and third highest grossing film in the US and Canada, and second highest grossing film of 2018. Right behind Avengers Infinity War, which would be released later that same year. Which, of course, in the end, it reveals Black Panther will return in Avengers Infinity War. The film received, various numerous accolades, including 7 awards at the 91st Academy Awards, winning 3 of them. It was also the first superhero film to receive a Best Picture nomination, and the first MCU film to win several categories. So anyway, that's really something. I think the story for this is really good. Ludwig Göransson's score for this is very good. A lot of the music's pretty good too. And Ryan Coogler's direction for this is really good too. Now for our cast, Chadwick Boseman, whom we sadly lost a couple years later of colon cancer, did an exceptionally good job as T'Challa in Black Panther. He was definitely incredible. He will be missed though. Next playing Killmonger is Michael B. Jordan, who I will say this was his second Marvel film after doing Fantastic Four 2015, which of course bombed in ways. But even so, I really think this was definitely a much better performance from him. Mm-hmm. I really think his performance was just incredible. Lupita Nyong'o plays Nakia. She's really good. Denai Gurira as Okoye. Yeah, pretty good. Ryan Freeman as Ross. Good performance. Daniel Kaluuya as Wakabi. Very good. Letitia Wright as Shuri. She's really good. And Winston Duke as M'Baku. Yes, very good too. And for the last 3 big names, Angela Bassett playing Ramonda. Of course, this wasn't Angela Bassett's first time in a superhero movie. She had recently appeared in Green Lantern a few years before this. Mm-hmm. And Forrest Whitaker plays Zuri. He was really good. And Andy Serkis plays Ulysses Claw. Yes. Which that was really good too. He was really good. Anyway, I think it had a good cast. So, with all that said, Black Panther has an exceptionally good cast, a good story, good direction, good soundtrack and score, etc., etc., etc. So, in the end, would I recommend Black Panther? The answer is easily hell yeah. This is definitely a film worth looking into. You can find it on physical media. You can find it on Disney Plus as well. So Black Panther is definitely a good film. And well, even though Chadwick Boseman is dead, I wish this new film Wakanda Forever the best of luck. Since even though it has already been certified on fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. But I'm sure it'll come through just fine. We'll see when I do a spoiler-free review of it this Saturday night. Stay tuned for that. So, what did you think of Black Panther? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And, well, I'm taking a break from doing vids tomorrow, so I'll be back on Saturday morning with the next Saturday morning TV log on Yogi's Gang. So thank you for watching my review of Black Panther, and if you like this, check out some of these other Marvel films I have talked about. In the upper left-hand corner is my spoiler-free review of the big hit from last year, Spider-Man No Way Home. The upper right-hand corner is my re-review for The Avengers from 2012. Or if you'd like something else, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my spoiler-free review of Marvel Studios' recent hit, Thor: Love and Thunder. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe if you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc. Then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.